to the stream. My name's Ryan, and we are now gonna play We are going to just so now we are back again with another stream. We will now. Alright, you done your job. You're done your job. Now, today we're back on another stream. Let's see if it comes. Alright, no one's coming. Alright. Welcome back,
All right.
everyone. Today, I don't want spoilers. No spoilers. Today, I'm going to talk about a few things, like, what is this? What is all what? Now, today, we're going to talk about what I got planned. Now, today, I'm still figuring out how video making will work. Because if you don't know, I use most of the videos, well, most of the videos before I got PC through this one right here to right here. They were all in shot. So made on in shot. Even Mr. Krabs map, if I'm going to get to right. Mr. Krabs map was also made from InShot. Yeah, this is probably my first video I made. Yeah, June 1st. Not the first, but still good. Yeah, still wish I could just made it on here, but it was. I was planning on like CapCut, but I found out InShot was way better. It was way better. If you want to find video making apps, InShot was the place. And then something bad did happen though, because between well, yeah, let's see if nope. Now I don't know how I made this. I think these videos of course. I think I might have just used the Switch to stream, well, to make shorts, and then just post it on there. Or I use CapCut to make those. I don't know how, but let's see about it. And then I also, yeah, if you haven't seen this movie right here, is pretty good. But yeah, along with this one right here. But now, before we start Hytale or Minecraft, I'm going to talk about a future video I'm going to plan out. What Hytale could be like in 10 years. Because right now, you may be thinking the game is a total mystery. And I'm still going to figure out what could be coming soon. This might be too ambitious and things could become changing, but already, because I was making the script already. And then Hytale already released its first major update. It already released it. It already release its first episode.
Hytale is...
Yeah, dinosaur.
Welcome everyone, my name is Ek. I'm talking about... That's apparently now been fixed. Now we move on to the mover now though. I can definitely see this while I'm in creative mode. Even if you guys can't. There are apparently 2 separate dinosaurs you're now able to find in Zone 4. And apparently they're meant to be quite strong. This is outlined as a raptor. And I'd like to kind of see what it actually dropped.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it for just... Yeah, I've been trying to keep spoilers off right now, and those channels did not help, but I love y'all. I love y'all. Canadian Flash followed you even before Hytale launch. Canadian Flash, there was Hytale News, yeah, followed you, but Quebec Corner, yeah, this guy's good. I don't want to say who those 2 are, but hint for non-YouTubers.
Very...
Yeah, I'm planning on... Yeah, the Ori had a new feature. The Ori had... Well, yeah, good fan on new buttons for it. Now, they already planned this out. How... They already got enough. And I think we might get proximity chat and friends list soon. But... Yeah, now I feel like it's going to happen very soon. Either late January or early February. I was going about to say late January, well, February sometime, but now it's January. Oh yeah, and also, let's do something like this. Yeah, I feel like Simon's going to finish this game way earlier than what he anticipated. Well, until he like make the story, of course, until like venture mode, full game features, social features. Wait, let's see. Is it full feat? Is it adventure mode or... Yeah, it's adventure mode. Yeah, it's adventure. Yeah, because we still missing. The game is not complete yet. And do I think this game is better than Minecraft? I think it's way funner, but it's not a complete game yet. You can't call it a game until it's complete yet. I do like it, but you need to complete the game first. Yeah, like, we're still missing dungeons. We're still missing dungeons, but it'll be complete soon. It'll complete. But soon, I think we're going to see what features are we missing. What features are we missing? That could most likely deal with this fact. I don't know what we're missing. But for now, we're missing a few things, but not all that. But I'll be right back, everyone. I'm going to do Now, here's what we're missing. We're missing minigame. We're missing minigames. We're missing dungeons. We're missing full game features, social features, and variants. The game is not complete yet, but hopefully it will be soon, and that we can enjoy it, and they'll be incredibly good for August. But we're not going to do this yet. I'm going to do this on my own time. I won't, because I'm not going to let y'all see the full script yet. You're going to, because this is going to be a video soon. And it might, at best, you're going to see it in probably February or exactly a month. Yeah, like how I did with that one video I made. Yeah, at best you're going to be like seeing what, like this one right here.
It's been 1 month since the cancellation of Hytale.
It'll be similar to that. Now, you're going to have to wait.
What is it?
Alright, anyways. Now let's get to now. Let's head. Let's see how everything's doing. Anyways. Now let's get to. Is this much better? Or, like. Now. Let's head. Let's see how everything's doing. Anyways. Now let's get to. Is this much better? Or, like. Now. Let's head. Let's see.
Working.
No. Now,
There's a
I'm not going to let y'all see this, but I'll do it afterwards. Now. Yeah, I'll see chat when it's done, but for now, let me just limit things real quick. Let's limit this. Splash, but now, and away we go. I say, since we're going to do Never Hytale. Yes, we're doing another Hytale. Another one. Another. It's so fun. Now I can't wait for mini games to come out. It'll be crazy. Even the explore in the adventure mode is going to be even better. I feel like it's going to be like an Avengers film. No matter what. Now we got this house. But the only question is, what do we do now? You may be asking. First of all, we're going. That's yeah. I don't think we're not going to use it much, but and since we're not going to use it too much, let's do something like this: a Quebec chest. We're going lemon juice. Yeah, we're not. We're just going to. Yeah, here's a plan for what we're going to do tonight. We're just going to going to head down to Zone 2, like we said last time. But we need to just leave stuff behind that we don't need, and then bring the rest. So that's why we're just heading way down south. This is the south, and this is north. Now we need to figure out what is what. Now let me just do audio. This is too loud. Let me just save changes. Yeah, I keep on clicking the cap keys, but I'm also trying to make sure that each room gets good. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, forgot about that. And also, and as a finishing touch, I think we should get rid of the crude hatchet and replace it with an iron one. Because that will be the first event we're going to take. Each step feels like a unique progress. It feels like. Now let's hit. There we go, right here. Now, like this. I think we should get rid of all the sticks and put them in one chest. Because that is what we're going to immediately do. Since we have so much much sticks. It's not even fun. But and also, cannot wait for the new update. It sounds good and looks well. It is for first update. It's already a great start. Because look at Minecraft original. It started out as two things, and then quickly evolved to become the best selling game of all time. Not the best, but the most close to perfect. Except for, of course, the greatest game that started with. And of course in live streaming, which is Garden Warfare 2. And I think we should also make the glass, well, make it like this. Like this. There we go. Now. Then we do this. And then, oh great, more sticks. Now. More sticks, more sticks, more sticks. Make sticks, nerf the sticks. Please. But, please, Simon. I promise I will not hurt a Cleveland. I promise. If you nerf the stick spawn. For like half of these. But you're good, son, but you're good. Just ask. Then I do want to place them, but I feel like that'll take a little while. But it's all good. All good. So now, what should we leave behind next? Because there's the essence of life, beach long, sapphire. I feel like sapphire. Wait, is sapphire going to be a weapon that we need? And the answer. Wait, let me smelt this real quick. The answer is no. The answer is no. So yes, we're going to get rid of some of these weapons. Well, let's see the mace. Let's see what it does. How does the mace work? How does the maze? And I know there's skills people are going, yeah, I seen one in shorts and they just use the daggers and then switch on them. I don't know how they do that, but we'll find out one day. We'll find out. Anyways, let's take some items, put some items at least, and take them to the chest, of course. Now, here, do we need, that's important, that's, getting rid of this. The mace, I am not good with the mace. I did not figure this thing, but we'll keep it for now, we'll keep it for now, but for now, tree sap, we don't need too much of it. We do need a little bit, but not too much. Plant fiber, we could get another from zone 2, so I feel like there is some zone 2 plants we can just get fiber from. Bone fragments, we definitely don't need these. We can get some from those spooky, scary skeletons. Jolly Bones, Clash of Clans. Cindercloth scraps is the only question. Do we just keep it or do we get rid of it? I want to say we going to have to get rid of it for now. I'm going in Hytale completely blind. Well, I went kind of completely blind. And I'm not watching any videos except if I see tiles that says new update, we're copping on. That's it. Wild bears. I say we keep these, but we're not going to get rid of it. Copper we're gonna need. Rusty steel sword. Then we get rid of any of these building ones. We do not need them. For now. If they're important, then we don't need a stone. We don't need, maybe we need salt for cooking. Like that Super Mario Logan chef, but now we're gonna head out. Because there is gonna be a lot of bads we gotta take down. Some evil people. We gotta take them down. Buckets, we might need these. We might need. We're gonna need Azuri longs. We're still gonna need. Metal, we're gonna need. Okay. Cindercloth scraps. Can we smelt these? If not, then we're gonna. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of them, but let's see what else we can get rid of. Alright, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry. Corn we're going to bring. We're going hard. We're going to bring. We're not going to bring. But we need more salt. Yeah, we're definitely leaving the stone behind. Charcoal. Yeah, we do not need this. This is useless right now. This is useless. basalt cobble. Yeah, take out any of these weeds behind. Green emerald shards. What can we do with green emerald shards? Can we just smelt these? No. Emeralds. And of course, do we need these shards? And I'm going to say the answer is no, because oak logs, we're leaving behind these things. Yes, I know. Crazy, but that's how it is. And then soon we're heading down. We're heading down to the south. Getting rid of the wood, snow, berries, cinder cloves, hardwood planks, salt. So now you're going to move on from the next one. Beach logs. We're going. Yeah, we're definitely getting rid of these. We're getting rid. Now, these essence, I feel like they will be important soon. They will probably be important soon. Boom powder we're getting rid of. Because, to be honest, these bombs barely do anything. They're like the Green Goblin. The Green Goblin bombs. They don't do anything. And then we head back inside. And we're going to sleep. But for that, let's put let's see. Alright, put the bone fragments out. We're going to finally merge the candles, of course. Heavy layer, we're going to need. Charcoal, we don't need. Standard potions, we don't need. Lesser health potions, we're definitely going to need it. As for something else, let's just put. Let's do something like this right here. So it can be kind of harmful. And then we got this. What do we do with this? What do we do? And then 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And good night, y'all. because I want y'all to see my reaction. Because I've been waiting this game for 5 or 7 years. Like maybe not longer than more people like the Canadian, the big dude, the Quebec. I'll do like, yeah, I have not been waiting them the longest, but I am still excited. I was still excited for this, and this was pretty, and it did not disappoint me, especially for a beta, or at least now. Just look at the classrooms. It is still pretty good, and it's well known, as it's still in early access. Rulebox is still in early access, and it was still great competitor. Now, for what do we got? This right here, bushes. We definitely need to get rid of. And other than that, I don't see anything else. Maybe let's find some light left. Let's find some light. Yeah, I know it's not called light lift, but just hear me out. It's just light lift. Now let's find. Because I know the sheep, they're good, but we don't need them yet. Counts. I can't kill babes. I'm not a baby kill. Never. Well. Oh. It got me low. Yeah. I feel like either wolves or bear. Alright. Question for y'all hides and places. Which one is worse to fight? As a start. Bears or wolves? You got it. Because bears are bad, but wolves still. I cannot. Because now, let's shift. Driving in my car. Right after a beer. Well, there they go. Yes, I'm bad with bows, but here. Yep, got a light hunt. Now let's find some more. Get back here, Ben. Alright, perfect. And we're sorry for all the Bambi fans. Hopefully, you'll be. If you're a Bambi fan, we're sorry, man. We're sorry for all your Bambi fans. But now although the process is a little long, but it's still a good game. I won't say this. People are saying 6. To me, it's an 8. But it's like an 8 since it's not complete yet, but hopefully it'll be complete. And also, we're gonna finally get an iron hatch. Instead of this. This is the only tool, I think. It's the only tool we have that's stone. Or like crude. Because it feels like because we do not need these. Well, we don't need that crude hatch anymore. Now, we're gonna come. But, we got one question. How do I get this right here? What is that? Is that lever? Alright. Comments, please, everyone. What is that? Is that lever or what kind? Just please let me know in the comments. Now. But now, we are now going. Yeah, this is a respectable place that helps us a lot. That's been helping us a lot for a while. I said since we're going to take linear scraps, we're going to take rule scraps, we're going to take, and then we're just going to leave the rest of it. We're going to cook this. Now we're going to cook as our final dish. Now let's head out. We're finally going to cook our last meal before we leave. This place behind. And also, we got extra food now. Troop down. We got some bombs we're going to get rid of. So far, the stamina potions haven't done anything. They didn't do anything to us. We might get speed potions, probably. Maybe swiftness or something like that. No. Rocks for our man. I don't think we need too many of the buckets, so we'll leave these two. Then carry these two as well. And I think when I see wooden bucket, I think we're gonna get soon better buckets. I think we're gonna get wooden bucket and iron bucket pretty soon. Now, let's the moment that we all been waiting for. Now, the iron hatchet. There we go. Alright, sorry. We immediately damaged it on the first second. We didn't use our tree. also gonna patch up this fool first. No, 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 no. Wait. Wait. Oh. There you go, Bobby. We got upgrade. Now. That I do not like. Yeah, we're not. Oh, no. We need to get rid of some stuff. Oh yeah, wait. We got inventory. We got it. Honestly, but we're putting a good chunk of the benches in our inventory. Well, our backpack, of course. Grab a backpack and let's get in builder's work. Why do we have two of these? I'm being. Do we need? Why do we have two of these? Yeah, we're getting. This will be the work right here. You know what? I got it. That might work. Right here. And then Z right here. We're doing like that. Wish there was carpet, but right now this would be good. Oh. Why do we have two of these? But we're going to keep the fern. We need two of these. Campfire we're going to put in the inventory. And definitely, yeah, but we're getting rid of some of this stuff. Like the bombs. We're going to get rid of the bombs. But now we're getting rid of the stamina potions. Because who uses these? But we're getting rid of the charcoal. Maybe we need it. Because we got plenty of space right now. And then let's is there anything we should get before we leave? I want to say not really, but let's head out. Maybe let's check out, before we go, let's check out this base right here. Because I feel like there's something that's going to happen here before we leave and venture on our own, like dorks. And yeah, we need the support thing. My bad. Now let's head, and away we go. Let's see what this location was about. And now that what views while we walk? What views are we going to do? Well, now that I got these. First of all, streams, of course. We got a lot of course. So not a big surprise. But only one drop of blood. Pathetic. All that for a drop of blood. Now let's head west. Now there's another outpost right here. Because last time we got destroyed by. Well. Whoop, our gate. I sold. Comfort Ward, I don't think we need that now, but potion we got. Light hide. Do we need light hide? And I'll say for now, right now, no. I don't want to keep the inventory cluttered. Oh. Let's get rid of bones and continue heading out to this locations. Now an owl. Brown owl. Now I don't know why, but my head's hurting. Well, not hurting, but it feels like a needle right here. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. But let's move on and head west. There's more bronze in a new bit, hopefully. And this is a peaceful biome. Not bad. A bear trap. Ah, watch this. Yeah, I hate bears. Let's see where to find. We discover new stuff every day. Discover a new pond. More and more each pond. Now, what signs could there be of a Quebec village? They're so hidden, I can't find. Yep, I feel like so I can just pillage it, take all this stuff. I know they're a friendly patch, but still, it'll be fun. But now, and there's another Vincent. Great. And this is an entrance. What is the story behind this? I know that's short camp. Where could Quebex be? I feel like this has some potential to be a Yeah, first sneeze. What does this mean? I don't know why I'm sneezing, but warn y'all. Warn about that. But let's see what fish this could be. Ordinary fish. I like that. Now. Yeah. Now, I feel like one should add something. Yo, Hytale fans will be like, yo, is that from us? Yeah, I feel like that's what's gonna happen. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, great. Here we go again. Worst date. Yeah, we'll leave. Yeah, we're down best control. I tried testing mace. And that's how it works. Eat all, eat all. Yeah, go ahead. Right now, I'm heading right here. Almost. And this even looks like yes, yes. No. Not the snake. We don't know where. Where do we go? Certainly. And that is probably a guide. I feel like that's oh my. What is that? Food. What is that? What is forgot I was streaming though. It was on like trailers. Now collecting five of them. And I think I'll be right back. About that, just gotta get some dinner. Yeah. Now, let's. Yep. Now, that's getting real, but no, it was dinner. It was, yeah, I'll eat one of these. Fruit. Now, yeah, I still remember those Hey Vance comments. Like, oh, if it's Jeff going, yeah, time out. Yeah, that's what every Hey Vance comment. No, wait, let me think for a moment. I think, where should we go? Because so far, we have not found any of the female animals. They're far. Maybe this one could be it. This one could be it. It looks like. Now, let's sleep. But anyways, what is y'all's favorite game? Well, I said that yesterday. But someone please, yeah, make a video about what could Minecraft have, what could happen to Minecraft in the next 10 years. And these guys are all dead. They just fan us now. Well, now, let's go ahead up right here. And way up north is we got Quebecs. Someone needs to make, like, animal what gun. They make, like, commentary, like, these Quebecs are the most flawless of them all. Maybe the most kindest of them all. They hate trolls. Yeah, someone like that. Yeah. We need an animal channel. Yeah, someone like that. How is that? No, way back. There's another one that could potentially be the Cleveland Village, but this could potentially. We don't know what could be a Cleveland Village or what's not. There's both good and evil, like the game. Yeah, danger lurks around every corner. Yeah, they even spawn far. Yeah, I think after you head to the Quebec Village, we're gonna head south and find. Because I think we need an adventure mode. I feel like. And it would probably be way, way better than Minecraft's adventure mode. It's like, no breaking stuff. Or else, something like that. Are we going to find a Quebec village? Or it is a Quebec. We got traders. Hello there. What if we just... We got Bugs Bunny. We got... Hello there. You can... There has to be more of these schools. There has to be. That can't be the case. Yeah, there's so... Yeah, I can't. I can't. So no. But we'll save it for now. Be right. And then once we do that, y'all gonna
There's
watch
a
this video while we
Switch to TurboTax. File free in the app by 228. All 100% free. Now this is taxes.
Oh boy, you need Wawa.
Wawa.
First stop, coffee. Maybe you're a latte guy.
There was a point where it looked like we'd never see Spider-Man in a movie with other Marvel characters and would be in an isolated universe of his own. Well, now he's an Avenger, and he's appeared in numerous movies a part of the MCU. His upcoming movie will have the Hulk and the Punisher and maybe even Daredevil, something that just seemed impossible a couple of years ago and would have been described as a dream. Bringing Spider-Man to the MCU proved to be a complicated process for Marvel and an interesting one. There were also other actors they had in mind for who was going to play Peter Parker. I'm sure most people are aware, but Marvel doesn't fully own Spider-Man. Even though he is a Marvel character and was created by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko, they don't have full control over the character and especially the film rights to this character. In the 80s and 90s, Marvel was struggling as a company and they needed to stay afloat to survive, and to avoid bankruptcy and the collapse as a company as a whole, they sold the film rights of various characters to different film studios. And in the late 90s, they were on the brink of bankruptcy and needed cash. And they made a crazy offer to Sony. Get this, they gave them the chance to purchase the film rights to every Marvel character that they had on hand at the time. This list would have included Iron Man, Captain America, the Guardians of the Galaxy, Nick Fury, Captain Marvel. So many characters. For the price of just $25 million. Not to say this is chump change and doesn't matter at all, but I could go through and list all the opening weekends to dozens of Marvel movies and prove how the return on investment would have been through the roof for Sony. Even if they weren't going to use all of these characters, $25 million for hundreds? I mean, come on. Well, Sony, being the prestigious and strategic company that they are, responded with this, direct quote, "Nobody gives a about the other Marvel characters. Go back and do a deal for only Spider-Man." Yep, that is what they said, and I'm sure it haunts them to this day. And thank God Marvel did listen to them, because they did go back and sign a deal for only Spider-Man. A refusal that would change cinema as we know it, and allow for Marvel to keep creative control over most of their characters. The terms of this agreement was that Sony had the film rights to Spider-Man, and that the other villains and characters attached to this IP also belonged to Sony, including Doc Ock, Green Goblin, Mary Jane, Black Cat, and dozens more. Now, it isn't that Sony owns Spider-Man till the end of time, because there are some constraints to this contract. First off, Sony has to release a Spider-Man movie every 6 to 7 years to maintain the rights to this character, and if they fail to do so, the rights go back to Marvel Studios along with all those other characters. And they are aware of this, as they've made sure to keep supplying the public with Spider-Man content, with Sony first releasing their Tobey Maguire trilogy that included 3 movies from 2002 to 2007. And when they couldn't get Raimi and Maguire to return for a 4th sequel, they rebooted the whole franchise. Which brings us to The Amazing Spider-Man 2, a movie that left fans disappointed, confused, and was critically labeled a disaster for the studio. Not only being one of the worst performing Spider-Man movies, but it was heavily critiqued for being crammed with too many villains and major changes to Peter Parker's origin story, along with him trying to set up spin-off movies and launch their own cinematic universe. There was even feedback that Kevin Feige tried giving to Sony before the movie released to help them salvage it, but they didn't listen. And after the failure of The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Sony was desperate. They were desperate to correct their mistakes and make some major changes to the Spider-Man franchise to regain the fans' trust and also make a ton of money. Amy Pascal was apparently open to suggestions and was listening to advice from other executives on where to take the sequel. Kevin Feige ended up meeting with Amy to go over the future of The Amazing Spider-Man 3, and she shared that she wanted him to be more involved with this movie and help Sony out. Kevin didn't want to beat around the bush and flat out told Amy Pascal that it wasn't going to work, that their ideas for The Amazing Spider-Man 3 weren't strong enough to save it, and that the idea of him being a backseat critic wasn't going to be the best of his use, because he believed he was more useful when he made something himself hands-on. He was quite professional with his wording and reassured her that it wasn't Marvel's way to try to regain the rights to Spider-Man or taking more of the box office earnings, and that the services of Marvel Studios would largely benefit Sony if they worked together on this. He even used DC Studios as an example on how they worked with Christopher Nolan to create the Dark Knight series, and how that collaboration largely benefited both parties. Overall, he made the offer. Let's come together and work on the new Spider-Man movie. And for Amy Pascal, she didn't like this offer. As a high-level studio executive, you can imagine there was productive discourse about this, and Amy handled herself with class, polite manners, despite her differences. Well, that did not happen at all, because Amy was so offended by this idea that she started crying in her office and threw a sandwich at Kevin before he was escorted out by security. I'm not making this up for the video, this actually happened and it's hilarious. Keep in mind, she's the one who invited him to her office for advice, and she was so appalled by the suggestion of an idea outside of her own that she reacted this way. Imagine what the writers and crew must have gone through trying to share new ideas whether or not there were sandwiches in the room. This wouldn't mark the end of Kevin's attempts to meet with Amy Pascal, but after that meeting, Sony continued to review its options, with there being a long email chain going over their master plan. From some of the leaked Sony emails, we know a little bit about their ideas, and from reading them, it's just hilarious that these are real studio executives writing these poorly worded emails with
Chase, I'm streaming right now. Yep. Yep. What? I'm I'm unplugging the headset real quick just so that. Let me just try it. Nope, wrong one. Let me just get to it real quick. Just let me. What? I'm unplugging the so that. Let me just try it. Nope, wrong one. Let me just.
Why did you put it somewhere safe, Chase?
It was on my bed.
Just let me.
Yeah, you can get on the bed, Chase.
What? I'm
You
unplugging
can also
the
get up here if you
Yep.
really wanted to.
so that.
Yeah, Chase. You should have been putting it more out careful, Chase.
Nope, wrong one.
He
Just.
also shouldn't charge
Why
me,
did you put it somewhere
which
safe,
was on my
Chase?
desk. It was on my bed. Look
Just
at this.
Yeah, you can get on the bed, Chase.
What? I'm
You
unplugging
can also
the.
get up here if you
Yep.
really wanted to.
I'm sorry for the
So that.
Chase, but yeah,
I can't
Chase.
do anything.
You should have been putting it more out careful, Chase.
Nope, wrong one.
He
Just.
also shouldn't charge
Why
me,
did you put it somewhere
which
safe,
was on my
Chase?
desk. It was on my bed.
Just.
Yeah, you can get on the bed, Chase.
What? I'm
You can
unplugging
also
the.
get up here if you
Yep.
really wanted to.
I'm sorry for the
So
Chase, but yeah,
I can't
Chase.
do anything.
You should have been putting it more out
Just.
careful, Chase.
Nope,
You
wrong one.
He
Just.
also shouldn't charge
Why
me,
did you put it somewhere
which was
safe,
on my
Chase?
desk. It was on my bed.
Just.
A CRM shouldn't weigh your budget down.
Now, I'm sorry for my brother because. Oh, why is this two linked? Audio subtitles. Yeah, but I think it's probably because now I got a PC though, but. And for Saturday and Sunday, I might just try and make some shorts, more shorts. So now, we'll go ahead and see what we can do. But now that we did what we can, we're going now ahead to Minecraft. The moment. Since we're not going to try and fully ban Minecraft, we still like it. We know it. We really, really want it. Well, some of you guys want it, but now we have. Yeah, and also I'm going to edit out that talk from Chase. Well, my brother, of course. So now, we'll just go ahead. But today, let's go to multiplayer. Java Windows Security. Do you want to allow public and private networks to allow? Join server. Now, forgot how it feels. Disastrous. Now let's. And I'm guessing this is a natural. Just. Oh, Hytale trolls just made me just. Oh no. Oh no. TNT raised up. Let. Now where should we do? Let's do classic menus. Quakecraft, Arena Brawl, The Walls, Vampire Z, Turbo Car Races, Paintball Warfare. Yeah. No, we do not want build. Let yeah, ease inventory. So yeah, it's been a while. So yeah, we don't want. Now, some of these skins are ready. We got some OGs right here. We got right here. Because we are not playing build. Pixel Peters, hide and seek, party. That's true zombies, farm hut. Let's do some farm hut. Void detected my hut. Yeah, right now we are. We don't know what to. There's free animals. Which means there's only one. There's only one. Immediately, I lost. Yeah, I won. Wow. Yeah, that last one sounded very good. Well, yeah, we're going to leave for now. Yeah, I hope you all
I
have a great day.